You see, a lot of us live life like this shit ain't never gonna end. Stop taking it for granted and get what you want. Only the strong survive. RONJON. All eyes on me like my name Pop. I'll never trust a nigga, but I trust a Glock. Call the whip, Mardi Gras, the way it lose the top. It's a movie when I shoot, the way these bodies drop. Bitch, I got the juice and I ain't talking guava. Like a bank, tell a bitch I been about my dollars. Favor for a favor, living life like a mobster. And if I see food, you get chewed like a lobster. I remember days of going half on the boat. When the block moves slow, you did a deal to let it go. Fast forward to the present, now it's Christmas with the snow. If you want to cop a gift, holla at Steve-O. Bitch, I'm swinging bowls out the park like my name was Barry Bond. Used to run around the diamond like it was a marathon. All night flights with the bag like a carry-on. My mama was a hustler, there's a legacy to carry on. 187 on my mind, but I ain't tooling. You claiming that it's beef, don't salute me, just shoot me. Whole season get splashed and I ain't talking a jacuzzi. Only real niggas round me, couple bottles and some groupies. If I die tomorrow, tell my kids I was the greatest. Tell my brothers I love them, if you want it, better take it. Tell my sister she my heart, I'm forever her baby. I died on the mission to the top from the basement.
My money relaxing, been chilling crazy. I'm coming correct cause I feel amazing. Loving the breath I've been taking lately. Money is out of the reason, baby. My money relaxing, been chilling crazy. I'm coming correct cause I feel amazing. Loving the breath I've been taking lately. Money is out of the reason, baby. Hey, I'm trying to get it in ghosts. I don't like to talk, bruh, so I'm skipping the toast. They tell me timing is everything, man, I doing the most. I'm thanking God every day, I got a team full of bros, fully enclosed. Man, I gotta pray for these hoes, pumping the brakes, help me to blaze and count the pros. I don't get along with lanes riding the boat. You either staring or you helping out, map the approach. What you talking if you ain't talking about pounds of that coke? What you saying if you ain't saying, man, relic dope? I don't got the time for choke, time is money, dog. I ain't got the patience for hope. Didn't I say I never go broke? Taking what's mine and giving it back. My fam know the way that I roll, the reason I rap, but I don't gotta say it no more. I'm here to grow, trying to buy my mama crib, all these flows that I wrote. Bodies come around when I glow. Fire got them gas in the flow. Tired but still passing the drove. Fighter cause the passion I hold. Son, I'm waking up to the snow. Said I never sleep, people dying every day. I gotta do more, I gotta just go. You dummy suckers doubted the flow. If it ain't about that paper, homie, then I'm gone out the door. I'm gone with the wind, nigga. I'm a down with the pen, one from within, for real.
I only burn gas when a nigga roll. I'm on a mission to your city, probably mashing toes. I was raised by the niggas who really bag and fold. I'm from the state where it's hot but the streets is cold. Bitch, I'm the bomb, no TikTok. I just want a few stones in my wristwatch. See, I'm all in my bag, no ziplock. I play a game with your hoe, I call it lip lock. See, I just want it all like Nipsey. I just wanna ball like Tipsy. I just wanna fuck on two hoes, that's a three-piece. I just wanna live for my dogs who ain't never free.
My money relaxing, been chilling crazy. I'm coming correct cause I feel amazing. Loving the breath I've been taking lately. Money is out of the reason, baby. My money relaxing, been chilling crazy. I'm coming correct cause I feel amazing. Loving the breath I've been taking lately. Money is out of the reason, baby.
Alright, peace and power, peace and power. This is Rob out with Revolutionary Broadcasting Group. I'm here with a very special guest today. I got none other than Ron John in the building. Everybody, let's give it up for Ron John.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, peace, man. Glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you
Thank
here.
you for having me.
Alright, so we just listened to your song entitled The Reason.
Yes, sir.
And it was featuring Relic?
Relics. Yes.
Alright, Relics. Alright, shout out to Relics. Alright, man. So let's talk about that song real quick, man.
Yeah, so The Reason, it's a very touching song for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had did a little bit of time incarcerated, and that song really gives the premise of what was going on before I got incarcerated and the way that I was living, the things that I was doing leading up to that time point. And then it kind of also shows, like, the whole mission and the reason of what I'm doing this music for now, you know, for my family, for my kids, you know, to make a different way, turn a new leaf, you know?
Alright. So, how long you been doing music?
Roughly, since I was about 11 or 12. You know, I'm 24 now, so well over 10 years. But serious, like actually taking it serious, like just like here recently, but probably about 15, 16. You know.
Okay, okay. So, with your music, man, your sound, it doesn't sound native to, the Florida, Melbourne, Cocoa Palm
Yeah,
Bay area.
yeah.
So, like, where you get that sound from?
I was born and raised in the beginning. I was in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Sheepshead Bay. Shout out to the Towers, the whole family up there. And then I moved down here to Brevard. Shout out to Egali. Y'all already know. Everybody know I scream Egali. That's my city. Got it on my back to the day I go.
Respect. So, back to that song, man. The reasons. What actually like that song, man? I think it's a really nice song, man. So what other than your actual, obviously he's incarcerated for a while.
Yeah.
So how, and you said it was a touching song. So how is that song special to you? Like, what about that song makes it special to you?
It's just really like I said, it shows really what was going on before. Like anybody who knows me, from out here in Brevard, outside of the music tip, don't know the type of life that I used to live at that point. The things I was doing, getting myself involved with, things like that we're not gonna speak on, even though we already dealt with the case. So by it being that way, though, just given the fact of the things that I was doing, it hits home because it was like I sit back and I reflect, like, damn, I was living kind of crazy. I was living kind of wild. But the fact that I'm still here, that's why it hits so home, because it's a blessing to me. Like I was able to change my ways and start something different, be a better influence for my kids and everybody else around me, rather than just being a crazy hothead street boy Roger.
All right. So you talk about your kids and everything, man. And then the influence to your kids. Do your kids actually vibe to your music?
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. They love hearing Daddy rap.
Okay. Does any of your kids rap?
No, none of my kids rap yet.
Yeah.
My son though, when I be recording, sometimes he tries to he likes to play with the auto tune. I like he know how to sing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe if he picks it up, I'll definitely support it.
Okay. All right. Cool. So as far as you rapping, man, like what is it that you want from it? Like, what is it that is your number one goal in music?
I definitely gotta say, hands down, like my biggest thing is I want to be able to get myself in the doorway so that I can bring other people up around me. I love music to death, definitely an artist, but my goal is, I look up to like Diddy and Jay-Z, the way that they came in, they manifested, whatever their time period, they got what they got from it, and then they put everybody else on. That's what I'm really focused on. I'm trying to get out there, let the music go, have a good little run. But I really want to be an exec. I want to be able to change this industry, because the industry ain't the way it's supposed to be. There's too much good music and good people that get, not even looked at, given the fact of they're not working with these major labels and things like that. And it's just crazy. I want to change that, though. I want everybody to have a chance and, change their ways.
All right, that's pretty dope, man. That you think about other people. I mean, and also being that you're not from Brevard,
right?
But you're saying you're wearing Ugali on your back. The culture out here, I mean, like, people really need to stick together and pull each other up instead of pull each other down. I mean, so I feel like more rappers need to get to the point where they're actually supporting each other.
Right.
How do you feel about the support for each other?
Yeah, I definitely will say that. Unfortunately, being in Brevard County, just Brevard County period, we have a lack of support with everybody across the board. Like, it's the way that I look at it is like, if we could just push one person into the limelight, let that person catch their buzz, get on, that opens the doorway for everybody else out here. But everybody wants to be the star. Some people don't even understand that their position may not be being the star. You may be meant to play the background, but you're so focused on trying to be, I'm going to be the hottest one. I'm going to be the one that blows up, that you ain't even looking at, okay, if you got a buzz going, somebody below you who's trying to work their way up, do something with them, pull them up. Because you never know, you may lend a hand to this person, they do a song with you, and the people that they mess with, their fan base, pushes it so hard, y'all both blow up. That's relatively like that's the whole thing. We have to bring each other up rather than trying to push each other down. And unfortunately, that's what Brevard does. We push each other down.
Yeah, we definitely got to change that culture, man. We got to change that culture real quick, because if not, we're going to destroy ourselves and everything.
Yeah.
And so that's part of what I'm trying to do is actually push the culture forward, you know, and give everybody a shot, you know what I'm saying? Bring everybody together. So as far as like future projects, man, like what do you have coming up in the future?
Yeah, so probably, you know, not too shortly, you know, about November time, I'm gonna be putting out, you know, the mixtape, hashtag Who Is Raw John, you know, give everybody a feel of exactly who I am and things like that. But I'm also working on my EP, which is entitled Music, which stands for My Ultimate Success is Close. Okay. You know, so I got a lot of things coming.
No, that's dope.
Yeah,
I like that. Like that makes you gotta think a little bit. All right. So as far as do you have any videos if you have on the way, any visuals?
Yeah. I'm actually getting ready to shout out to Nina Doll too, because we did the record Toe to Toe. Before she leaves, she's gonna be going to Tennessee for a little bit, but we're gonna shoot the video for Toe to Toe. I actually just the visuals for a song that I did with Josh Spillager, shout out to him too, called Potential. That's out on YouTube right now. It's running its numbers up, running its ways up. So yeah, you know, I got some things I'm definitely working on coming.
All right. Do you know, as far as, you know, you see your video get ready to come out soon?
Yeah.
Who do you have shooting that video?
That's gonna be shout out to Insomnia Films, man. Shout out to Austin. Listen, talented dude. If y'all ain't getting your videos done by Insomnia Films, man, go check them out, bro.
Yo, I definitely vouch for that. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely vouch for that. And I think that's a good look, man. It's a real good look. So like, what is it that is your ultimate goal? Like you said, you want to start, you know, being like producing. What do you say?
Like an executive
type.
Yeah.
You know, so but with your actual music, what is your ultimate goal? Like, where do you want to take your music?
Honestly, I just want my music to be able to touch people the way that music for me growing up touched me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm heavily influenced by like Kevin Gates. Okay. I'm heavily influenced by Nipsey Hussle. You know, rest in peace to him, wonderful dude. But I'm also influenced, you know, too by some R&B guys. I was influenced by Michael Jackson. I'm all the way across the board. Music has been an influence for me. So I want to be able to know that when I leave this earth, whenever it comes, because we all got to go one day. Yeah. When I go, I want to know that my music has left a legacy behind to be able to help people who are here now and people who are coming in the future to keep on coming and coming and coming.
All right, now, when you say that, man, it makes me think, with your music, does your music have an overall message, or, you know, is it just everywhere?
You know, my music is kind of, it's a mix of my emotions at the time, you know, it depends on what I'm going through. I'm a person that I put a lot of my emotion into my music, you know, so if me and the old lady, we going at it today, I might make a song about, you know, relationship problems. If, you know, everything was a good day, it was a great day, I might make a record like Today Was a Good Day by Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on the feeling at that time.
Okay. So, that's pretty dope, man. So you said you had another song with another individual.
Yeah, that's Toe to Toe with Nina Doll. Absolutely. Shout out to Nina Doll. Somebody I've been dealing with for a long time. Talented female. Hands down, one of the best females I ever worked with, period. Writes her own music. No writers, nobody in there with her. She's by herself. She don't let nobody tell her nothing. She's going to get it by herself. Shout out to Nina, man.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the song Toe to Toe. I mean,
yeah, so Toe to Toe, you know, it's really what like the title says. It's Toe to Toe, you know. She always calls herself, I used to rap by the name Casanova. She calls herself Female Nova. I'm the Female Nova. That's what she says all the time. So we got in there together, and she was like, yo, I want to do a track where we go back and forth. We haven't done that yet. Okay. Like, I want to sound like compete with each other. You know, and me, I'm like, you sure you want to do that? Like, that's what you want to do?
So how did she hold up?
Oh, she held away. She held away. And like I said, the beautiful thing that I love about her is she has no help. She does it all by herself. A lot of females that I've dealt with, I see they brothers or they homeboys might help. No help. Wow. She did it all by herself. She writes everything herself. And man, she's talented. Very talented. Very talented.
All right, that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna play that for the people as well.
For sure.
In a little bit, we're gonna play that. Actually, we'll probably close out on that, but that's pretty dope, man. As far as, you know, your beats and your engineers, like, do you get your beats from anyone in particular?
Yeah, I mean, one of the main producers I like working with is actually somebody I found through YouTube, Drum Dummy. His name is T-Rel. Dude, he's phenomenal. But I do a lot of my shopping online. Like, I go to YouTube, SoundClick, you know, old school ways of getting beats, and then reach out to the producers. Engineering wise, shout out to Akeem Ferguson. He's fire. Shout out to MIC, making it count. You know, he's got a studio too. He's a fire engineer. And also too, shout out to my boy David, man. That's from when I started music, he's been the main person that's been like engineering all my records for me. You know, he knows my sound, he knows what I like. So yeah, shout out to the team, man. Shout out to the team.
All right, all right. So your mom and your dad, are they into music at all?
Yeah, well my pops used to be a DJ back in the day. My pops was a DJ back in New York. And my mom, God bless her soul, she passed away in 2015. She used to rest in peace for sure. She used to bartend. So, but like I said, she's played music so much. Like you would have thought that she was musically involved for real. Like as much music and different records, different sounds, different genres. Like it's crazy because she would one morning you might listen to a CD with her one morning, and you might hear No Limit, and I'm talking about that's your mama. You looking at her like what? She got No Limit, or she'll turn around, she'll play some R. Kelly, she'll play some some Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, things like that. But then she might cut on K-Camp. Talking about ain't nothing to cut her off. Like she just, she was a very, very that's musically involved woman. Yeah,
that's wonderful. Yeah, man, that's dope, man. So as far as are you gonna be doing any shows anytime soon? With COVID, it's kind of rough.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. COVID definitely hindered some things that we had going. But hopefully after COVID passes, I'm open to all opportunities, man. Anybody who wants to, do a show, as it stands right now, I have nothing set on the schedule due to COVID. Yeah. But, I'm definitely open to all opportunities that come my way.
All right. Well, shoot, I'll keep that in mind if I have anything going on this way.
For sure.
Keep that in mind.
For sure.
But yeah, man, that's pretty dope, man. So you have, let's see. Next question, I forgot my train of thought that they're going to quit. As far as with your background and everything, do you bring any of that into the music? Like, you was talking about the case you had to deal with.
Yeah.
So does any of that actually come into?
It does. It definitely does come involved into the music, but I've had to realize too that I can't say certain things that I used to say because it could cause other situations to transpire. Again, we'll put it like that. So, but yeah, it definitely does. And I honestly, what I went through right now is what's really fueling my music right now. I have a lot of records that that will be on the projects coming up. That if people listen, they'll be able to hear like he was going through some things. He was going through a lot at a young age too. Wow. So
you have a lot of music piled up or stockpiled?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a ton piled up, and being gone too. I was gone 2.5 years, like I said. So being gone that long, I wrote so much that it's just so much stacked up. And I got so many records that still put up too that I'll be able to drop for a while. Okay. People won't be able to know. They'll think, oh, he just wrote that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Man, you just got to stay. I had Kiara 3000. She came through here.
Right.
Shout out to Kiara. She came through here a couple of days ago, and one of the things that she was saying was consistency.
That's what it is.
You got to stay consistent, man. If you drop something and then you don't hear from you for a while, and then you come back a year later, 6 months later, people gonna forget about you. You have to stay consistent, man. People's attention span.
Quick. Nowadays it's quick. It's very quick. So you have to. That's very true. Consistency is key, especially right now because it's like when you got the bigger artists that are dropping a mixtape in January, a mixtape in April. There's oversaturating the game so much. You got to follow the path of what's going on right now, what's relevant, and that's definitely one thing. You got to stay consistent.
Yeah. So if you had any advice to give to yourself, say if you had any advice that you can give actually to other individuals, other than consistency, that's trying to come up in the game right now, what would it be?
Honestly, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself and be true to other people. The biggest problem that I see right now is a lot of people, they want to portray this image like as if everybody wants to be from the streets. Everybody wants to be a dope boy. Everybody wants to be a shooter. Like, if you wasn't doing that, don't talk about it. Because at the end of the day, too, what people forget is the music that we put out, there's kids coming up behind us that is listening to this. So we are getting influenced. We got influenced by the people like Wayne, by The Game, by all these rappers that was talking on the street stuff. And then we started doing that things. So if we keep doing the same thing and pushing the same type of music, all these kids gonna want to be trappers. Everybody gonna think, oh, you either gotta trap, you gotta rap, or you gotta be a ball player to be successful. That's not the case. You know, talk about what you know. Be real to you, so you can be real to everybody else.
Yeah, that's true, man. I feel like with the hip hop scene or whatever, I feel like with artists, you guys have a responsibility to the kids, man.
Right.
And so it's like, you know, you can put your music out and have the entertainment portion of it, but you also got to think people listen to what I say. You know,
right.
People looking up to me, and so it's like, you know, you don't have to, but I think you should, you know, sprinkle a little bit of knowledge. You can have the other stuff, but every now and then, you know, talk to them about something that's gonna make them think, you know, and you know, I think it's important, man.
Yeah, I agree. You know what the problem is too is that everybody thinks that the street life is good. Y'all want to get the positive side of the street life, all the money, the cars, the woman, you know, the good time hanging out with your dogs, popping bottles. Get a bad side.
Yeah.
About them Fed cases, about them state cases, about your PO coming to your house 24/7,
yeah.
about having a duck from your people if your people don't know what you're doing, having problems in the streets. Get a bad side so that these kids don't just think like, oh, if I get out here and grab this and boom, 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 I'm gonna be good. But you ain't telling them that, you know, you might have to protect yourself at all times. You might have to deal with drama from people that you dealing with that ain't even your drama.
Yeah.
It's just the things that come with it. Give them both sides, good and bad.
I can dig it. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, that's dope, man. Well, I appreciate you coming out, man. We're gonna get into the toe-to-toe
yes, sir.
song you was talking about, and you said you're gonna be shooting a video for that pretty soon.
Yeah, shooting a video pretty soon. Need to tap in with me. Need to go ahead and get this done.
Man, I'm definitely looking for that. And so, yeah, we're gonna get into it real quick, and you know, I really appreciate it. We're gonna see, hopefully see you real soon on the air. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, you know, before we get out of here?
Man, I want to say shout out to T. You know what I'm saying? Tony. You know, that's my dog right there. I want to say shout out to, you know, Blaze. Just shout out to all the people that mess with me, man. If you mess with me, I mess with you. If you don't mess with me, I ain't gonna mess with you. Leave it like that.
Much respect, man. Well, shoot, I appreciate it. But we'll get into this real quick, and then we'll come back and close out.
All right.
Hate it or love it, the underdog on top. I'm Raj on the great, and I ain't never gonna stop. Bitch, I'm still that same nigga used to stand up on the block, rolling dusties, fucking hoes, and shooting dice up in the spot. Starting getting the bag, now I gotta move different. Bitch, I'm from the city, people hate to see you in it. See, I can't trust a nigga, I ain't fucking with you bitches. Man, I'd rather fly with eagles than be swimming with the fishes.
This life that I live, it ain't premeditated. What I envision is to make greatness. I hustle my whole life, I'm trying to sit back and take it. I'm trying my hardest while haters trying to invade it. I ain't no big baller, I'm just moving and moving. I remain cautious and just get up and do it. I'm thoughtful and ruthless, no time for a nuisance. Miss me with the bullshit, I can drop that bitch too.
I'm just really on a mission, trying to change the way I'm living. Turn a bag into a ticket, get my niggas out the trenches. Open me up a business, run me up a few digits. Let my family split it and sit back, know where we did it. A nigga from the projects said many nights I had to pray when I was starving. I meant to say to make a play while I was starving. No love from the closest to you, turn you heartless. I'll do this shit regardless.
Pain and pressure in my veins, my life will make you go insane. Don't need to preach my story for sympathy, lean no gains. The shit you say you been through, I did too, I know the game. I leveled it out and look for God to gain the praise. Please don't flame me, you never ashamed me. I'm so shameless, shit, I came from the basics. North for that, and if I want it, I take it. I'm so godly, I won't sit here and fake it.
Came out my mama a hustler, fell in love with the streets. Gallon niggas ain't no rats, but we in love with the cheese. Hold a mission for paper, I ain't talking about leaves. I don't even eat veggies, but bitch, I'm down for the beef. Pray to God my niggas make it out. See all the risks we had to take to make it through the drought. Free my niggas out themselves before I break them out. I just want my niggas with me on the paper route. I'll die trying to make it count.
They looked down to me till I came through and popped, disrespecting me and placed me with the flock. When I came at attack and dropped this bitch down, overcame what I couldn't, walked out with a smile. I held my shit down, held it up year round. Man, the year that I had, I should walk with a crown. I make myself proud. You couldn't say that, confidence on a beam. You can't maintain that.
The place where the young niggas pull a ratchet. Bust by and stack money under a pissing mattress. Most of these niggas die young, end up in some shackles. I'm just trying to get a bag and chase tax brackets. Bitch, you know I'm beneficial, no referee. And I don't see another dog on my pedigree. Ain't no way I'll let you niggas get ahead of me. I ain't gonna stop until the whole world remember me.
They call me Nina, I got the busted on my hip. I am the dog, nobody better than this. I'm a shot, call a whole city, know this bitch. My name ring bells, I got the power in my grip. Rip out your soul with my story untold. If I ever die, let that fire up in gold. No, I'm genuine and my heart was never sold. Let my daughter know I love her from the head to toe.
Oh, you get money? Hey, we back. So that was Toe to Toe with Ron John and was it
Nita Dog.
Nita Dog, man. Yo, y'all need to check them out, man. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, man. So y'all need to check Ron John out. Where can they find you if they're looking for you, man?
Instagram at whoisrawjohn. You feel me? Facebook.com/whoisrawjohn. You can find me on my regular Facebook, RONJON. You know, SoundCloud, SoundCloud.com/whoisrawjohn. SoundCloud.com/CASANOVA Brown. You know what I'm saying? For the throwbacks, you want the throwback music. YouTube, YouTube.com/whoisrawjohn. You know, just go ahead and just vibe with me, man. That's all I ask.
All right, word. All right, man. So I appreciate you coming out, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Much respect. And so hopefully we can do some more stuff together, man. And
Sure.
hopefully hear more from you soon, man.
Absolutely, dog.
And we out, man.
Peace.